Good morning, Philippines. This is ZNN News. I am your news reporter, Lorian Riti Maturan, reporting about the do's before crime.
First, always be alert and aware of the people around you. If it's not necessary, put your important belongings inside your bag, like wallets and cell phones. In that way, you can possibly avoid and protect yourself from being hauled up and snatched. Second, educate yourself concerning prevention tactics. Research and learn how to prevent yourself getting involved in crimes and how will you act if ever you encountered one. Third, be aware of locations and situations which could make you appear vulnerable to crime, such as alleys and dark parking lots. The best thing to do is always be alert and ready. If wearing accessories is not very important when you go out, might as well remove it, especially gold or silver accessories, as this could attract hold-uppers and snatchers that may lead to crime.
Do's during crime. First, be observant. If you sense or see anything acting suspicious, call the police in your area immediately. Second, illuminate the rear of your house, especially the doorways. Third, be sure and clear with your address so the police can find your home quickly.
Do's after crime. Check all areas of your house. Listen attentively to those people around you and stay alert even after the crime.
Here are the things that you should not do before a crime. Giving out your personal information and credit card number over the phone unless you initiated the call. Letting strangers get inside your home. Don't carry large sums of money or wear valuable jewelry.
Allow no one to leave the area until they have been interviewed. Inability to secure a scene. Make no assumptions sure that the call was reported as a suicide, but that doesn't mean that what happened.
Now, for what not to do after a crime has been committed. First, not reporting to the authorities. This increases the chance for the suspect to flee and potentially commit more crimes. Next is also hurting or attempting to hit the suspect as an act of revenge. This may be used against you once the suspect has been detained and you still keep on hitting them. Lastly, you do not want to be seen holding a weapon in case of self-defense when the police or authorities come, as this may be a cause of misunderstanding and potentially bring you harm.
Terrorism is an unlawful use of violence and intimidation that seek to force their ideals or beliefs onto a large-scale group of people like nation or the civilians of a nation. Related into this is a 2-week-long battle on Mindanao on September 9th, where as many as 200 heavily armed separatists from the Moro National Liberation Front attacked the city of Zamboanga. Live from Zamboanga, we have Miss Nina Coloma, one of the residents who witnessed the terrorism attack happen. Miss Nina, could you please tell us your experiences and the actions you've done?
Before the terrorism attack happened, my family and I assembled an emergency kit. And during those terrorism attacks, we just stayed in one place and listened to the local government official because it is what we were advised to do so. And after the terrorism attack, we were advised also to move into a more safer place.
Thank you, Miss Nina. Now, we also have Mr. Leander Basig from NIOSH to give us some knowledge and recommendations about what's not to do once those terrorism occurs. Mr. Leander?
Thank you very much for having me tonight. I'm Raven, the specialist on hazards of insurgencies and terrorism from the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health. As a professional, my advice for everyone is to be prepared. Preparation makes it a lot less difficult when dealing with crisis. Next is having bravery, obedience, and discipline. These are some of the most important traits everyone should have. When facing a problem, be brave enough to work your way through it. When given instructions from experts, do not hesitate to follow. This will be for your own good. Then stay calm and be disciplined. Do not rush to your own decisions. A misstep could make matters worse. And remember, expect the unexpected. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Leander, and always remember, preparation through education is less costly than learning it through tragedy.
Good Good day everyone. Today I will discuss the civil disorder. It is any act of violence due to rebellion, disobedience, defiance to the government, and refusing to obey the law. This situation interferes the peace, security, and normal function of the community. This is also caused by injustice, unemployment, religious intolerance, extremism, illiteracy, government not filling agreements reached with union.
Do you know the National Guard was deployed in at least 21 states and Washington, D.C. to Property Claim Services or PCS, a unit of various analytics, designated the civil unrest that took place from May 26 to June 8, 2020 as a multi-state catastrophe event, with over 20 states experiencing significant losses. The 2020 event is the costliest civil unrest in U.S. history, with insured losses estimated at over $2 billion by PCS, which is subject to further evaluation. This was the first time since 1992 that PCS has compiled significant insured losses for a civil disorder and declared it a catastrophe. The second costliest U.S. civil disorder occurred from April 29 through May 4, 1992 in Los Angeles, California, after a jury acquitted Los Angeles Police Department officers for using excessive force in the arrest and beating of Rodney King.
Let's discuss the do's and don'ts before, during, and after civil disorder. Do's before civil disorder. Watch the news. If news channels start covering one topic more consistently, start preparing for unrest. Keep your eyes on surroundings, legal, and political activities. These resources will improve your situational awareness. If you stay in, you must have at least 3 days supply of food and water. However, storing food and water for more days is much better. Do's during civil disorder. If you find yourself in the middle of an unrest, your priority is to get out of there as quickly and safely as possible. You don't want to attract attention. Get home as fast as you can. Numerous civil unrest lasted for several days. Don't go out to buy more supplies. Do's after civil disorder. If it is unsafe to stay where you are, seek a place of safety in a less volatile area. If you have suffered an injury, seek attention. Do's after civil disorder. If it is unsafe to stay where you are, seek a place of safety in a less volatile area. If you have suffered injuries, seek medical assistance. Report any loss or damage to your property to the police, your situation or whereabouts to family, friends, business associates.
Here are the things that you shouldn't do before, during, and after civil disorder. Do not go where the demonstration will take place. Don't get involved in it. Even if you support or agree with the demonstrators, you could be injured, arrested, or jailed. Even peaceful protests can quickly turn violent. Don't take photos or videos. Local authorities could see this as provocative or participation and may see it as an attempt to defame or embarrass their culture. Trying to confront or converse with those who are causing disruption, provoking or obstructing the demonstrators, as well as being involved in the situation throughout. Entering the crowd in the middle where there is no room for error. Do not stay in an unsafe area after civil disorder. Do not keep information of the situation from family, relatives, or friends. Do not stay outside, get home, and stay at home.